This next drink is called a club cocktail. It shows up in so many books from the period, most notably for me, because I picked this version for particularly no reason, shows up in Cocktails by Jimmy from 1930 and Wet Drinks for Dry People from 1932. It starts with a teaspoon of lemon juice. I only have found a half a teaspoon measuring spoon today, so we have to pour twice. Then we need a teaspoon of grenadine. Grenadine has changed over the years, and you're probably gonna think that I'm gonna tell you that this grenadine is made with pomegranate, but it's not. This is what I believe to be period-appropriate grenadine. I got this recipe from Darcy O'Neill at The Art of Drink, and I will send you to his channel now if you want the recipe. What I'll say is that the result of this is that it tastes closer to something like a Coca-Cola syrup and maybe an Angostura than pomegranate syrup. And I swear to you, all evidence, as far as I am concerned, points to this being the grenadine that would have been used at the time. There's a huge amount of information about the etymology of grenadine that we just don't have time to get into right now. 2 dashes of Angostura. Truth be told, the recipe calls for half of all of these, but I'm doubling it so it'll fit in my glass nicely. And 2 ounces of whiskey. What whiskey to use? I don't know. It strikes me as likely that they could mean blended scotch, to be honest, but it could be rye. I think rye would not be far off. The thing of this is that, remember, Prohibition, most of the whiskey that you could get that would be worth drinking would have been imported. Irish whiskey, scotch, something like that. But rye is a great way to kind of thread that needle where we can't be wrong too much in any one direction. Let's get some ice and shake. We're gonna strain this into a chilled cocktail glass. Kind of a ruddy orange color there. Book says garnish it with a cherry, and I think where 1 is good, 2 is better. Let's see how it is. Woo! That is very spirit forward. I wonder if their whiskey was a bit more watered down than ours. That was 45% ABV.